I was watching the Disney Investors Day live stream. I can't get enough of the tech speak that they use to talk about the new crap that they're about to put on your Disney Plus app. I kind of parodied it on Twitter. I decided to talk about Comicsgate that way. Uh, here's what I did. I am a disruptor, an innovator, driving a positive contribution margin to a massive library of tremendous content on the world-class Indiegogo platform. I want to take a moment to call out two campaigns which will deliver a new, premium experience to readers. First is Shane Davis's Starlight Cats. Since Shane and Yanzi have joined the Comicsgate family, they've had great success on YouTube, entertaining fans with their incredible and hilarious exclusive content. No collection would be complete without Shane Davis's Starlight Cats Merlion Rising comic. The second, rapidly growing campaign, setting records for tremendous financial dividends and a fusion of creative content and historical edification, is Charlie's London, from East End to the limelight. Comicsgate will continue to offer an unparalleled array of best-in-class storytelling on crowdfunding websites. Cyberfrog and Rainbow the Brute still lead the pack by a wide margin. All Caps Comics will continue to lean into customer service and our direct-to-consumer future. As soon as Bob Iger showed up, I had to turn it off. I couldn't listen to his new age gibberish about the future of Disney. I'm sorry. What is this? You got one. Aren't you the guy who previously said that Disney maybe put out too much Star Wars too fast? Now you get one thing right. You get The Mandalorian right, and now it's pedal to the metal with 10 new Star Wars series. And listen, I'll gobble them all up. I gotta admit, I will take a chance on almost every single one of them. We'll look at them here. 10 new Marvel series, and more to debut on Disney Plus. Somebody here in the comments section said, Ethan, you're running down HBO Max all the time, saying that it's a failure. Well, name a better streaming service. Okay, HBO Max. Oh, and also Netflix. And this is the reason why. I mean, they're actually learning that you don't have to put out Star Wars movies. Take that money and invest it in a Star Wars TV show that keeps people hooked to a streaming service week to week. And that's the future. That's where the money is. All right, so presaging a massive expansion of Disney Plus programming, Disney announced on Thursday at least 35 new titles from Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, Disney Animation, and Pixar will be coming to the streaming service starting in 2021. And that's because, look, COVID has done all of this. COVID has created an enormous change to everything. I mean, this was going to happen eventually, but because of the coronavirus pandemic and the fact that we're all locked indoors and not really too anxious to get out and get sneezed on by our fellow Americans or wherever you're from, now's a good time to stay indoors, subscribe to a streaming service, and then just enjoy whatever it is that they're going to vomit on you. Kareem Daniel, Disney's newest new distribution chief, announced during the Disney Investor Day presentation that 10 Star Wars series, 10 Marvel series, and 15 Disney and Pixar animation series will be coming to Disney Plus. It was pretty funny how they rolled it all out. They had one fat white guy at first, and you know who that guy is. And then they rolled out a black guy, then they rolled out a woman, and then they rolled out a gay guy. And they just wanted to say very subtly, Disney, we are all inclusive. We're hiring a little bit of everyone. And I didn't watch past that. I saw Bob Iger show up, and I said, I'm out of here. But I'm sure they would have shown, all manner of human being. They're all about diversity now. So that's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. All right, 15 Disney and Pixar animation series will be coming to Disney Plus. He did not specify the time frame and promised further specifics will be announced by Executive Chairman Bob Iger and other Disney executives later in the presentation. All right, perhaps the biggest surprise was the announcement of 10 Star Wars series, the most aggressive creative expansion of the franchise since Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, and Kathleen Kennedy's job is secure. Gosh darn it. I will not use the Lord's name in vain, not on this channel. Gosh darn it. Kathleen Kennedy is going to keep her job because there's no reason to fire her now. I mean, they should be smart enough to realize that the success of Star Wars, the sudden turnaround, about face, was because of conservative-seeming creative person, Jon Favreau, friend of Vince Vaughn, and also Cowboy Dave Filoni to a much lesser extent. And his whole idea about bringing the animated stuff into reality, look, that's a matter of opinion. For me, I'll do fine without it. I don't need the animated stuff to be brought into reality. But the two of them together have made magic with The Mandalorian. Does that mean that they should make 10 more shows? I don't know. Let me look at them. Let's find out here. All right. So, to date, Disney has released 5 Star Wars feature films and 1 series, The Mandalorian, to Disney+. One of these was good. That's Rogue One. The rest sucked. Mandalorian so far has been good, and it's really renewed my faith in Star Wars, much to the chagrin of everyone around me. They're like, no, give up on... No, I can't. It's too deep in my heart. You give me what I want with Star Wars, and I'm content. I want post Return of the Jedi stuff. I want the Skywalker saga. I don't really want any of this other crap. Notably, Daniel said nothing about Star Wars feature films, but later in the Investor Day presentation, Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, Cray KK, outlined several other series in various stages of development and highlighted two features: Star Wars Rogue Squadron from director Patty Jenkins, hey, all right, and the untitled Star Wars feature in development from Thor Ragnarok director Taika Waititi. Sounds delicious. I will have one heavy on the rum. But vast majority of Kennedy's time was spent outlining the new Star Wars series, including... Oh, by the way, no mention of Rian Johnson. What happened, Ryan? Where's your trilogy? I thought, as late as in this past January, you were sitting there saying, yup. Somebody said, is your trilogy, Star Wars trilogy, still happening? You said, yup. How come Craig KK, who you work so hard to comfort, has not mentioned a new trilogy by you? Interesting. All right, Andor, a Rogue One prequel series, focusing on Diego Luna's Cassian Andor. Oh, everybody, remember Cassian Andor? No, neither do I. That's currently in production and will debut on 2022. I don't know. All right. I'll watch it. It's really, really peculiar. They must really like Diego Luna. I don't know why. Cassian Andor, I'm not sure people really care. This is the big one right here. Obi-Wan Kenobi, starring Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. I didn't know. I didn't even think Hayden Christensen would be in this. Reprising their roles from the prequel movie trilogy, which will go into production March 2021. The faster, the better. The fact that Darth Vader is going to be in this, and Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi, we're going to get to see some real, actual Star Wars stuff that predates Episode 4, leading right into Episode 4. Oh, my goodness. Let me just sit back and just bask in that glory. This is smart. Obviously rumors of this had leaked all over the place. We thought it was going to happen. It didn't make sense for it not to happen. Ewan McGregor seemed agreeable, then he seemed disagreeable. I guess now he's agreeable again. This is great that this is official. The Rangers of the New Republic, that's going to star that fat Asian dude who asked Gina Carano if she lost anyone. In the her whole planet blew up. It's like, where are you from? Alderaan. Did you lose anyone? Dude, the whole planet exploded. Yes, presumably she lost everyone she ever knew. Dumbest thing. For that reason alone, I don't want to see this. Ahsoka, the direct spin-offs of The Mandalorian. I don't really care about this. But okay, all right, that's fine. A lot of people do care about Ahsoka. And they will watch that. It's not for me. Lando, this is for me. A new spin-off series from Dear White People creator Justin. No thanks. No thanks. Following Lando Calrissian. What's interesting is there's nobody who stars in this. Billy D. Williams or Dong Lover. Dong Lover might do it, considering that Mandalorian is a huge success. I realize he's a big star, but it'd be great to get Dong Lover out of the closet, back playing Lando, pansexual Lando Calrissian, and they're going to get into that big time now. They couldn't really do it in a movie. They will do it if it's an entire series about Lando Calrissian. He's going to be banging robots left and right. It's really going to be weird. If that's the case, let's get Dong Lover doing it. Billy D. Williams, maybe he can do the intros. You know what I mean? Like young Indiana Jones. He could be like, I remember when I was a boy. And then flashback to Dong Lover, and he is effing a toaster. I don't know. The Acolyte, a female-centric series billed as, look at this, The Acolyte, a female-centric series. Right there. That tells you what the priority of this is. Why is it female-centric? I don't understand that. Only 5% of women like Star Wars. And I know women get mad at me when I say that, but only 5% of them. The other 95% are cool. When I point that out, they're like, yeah, you're right. The 5%, though, get very angry. They're like, no, everyone I know loves Star Wars. Well, you hang out in a bubble full of weirdos like you. Now, most women, and I'm sorry, ladies, excuse me, but most women don't like Star Wars. They just don't. They don't care. They like Vampire Diaries. All right, so build us a mystery thriller set in the final days of the High Republic era from Leslie Headland, Russian doll. We got Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is the animated follow-up to the animated series Star Wars The Clone Wars. People really wanted that. Star Wars Visions, an anthology collection of short films set in the Star Wars universe from 10 different Japanese animation creators, which will debut in 2021. Sort of interesting. This is horrific. A droid story, an animated series from Lucasfilm Animation and Lucasfilm's visual effects team that sets R2-D2 and C-3PO on a new adventure. Now, why wouldn't you just make that live action? If this were live action, I would watch it. The fact that it's animated makes me not want to watch it. That's just my opinion. For those counting along with The Mandalorian, that makes up all 10 promised Star Wars titles. 2 of them sound good. The rest of them sound horrible. Marvel Studios, by contrast, has already announced 8 titles for Disney+. We got WandaVision, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, What If? That's cool. Ms. Marvel, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, all of the C-level characters are getting Ms. Marvel. There was a whole thing about Ms. Marvel. These people, you cannot give in to SJWs and give them what they want. You give them Ms. Marvel, they complain about it. They want everybody in the cast fired because they're not ethnically 100% what they're supposed to be portraying. Absolutely ridiculous. What else? For animation, Pixar's Forky Asks a Question. Spark Shorts. Okay. Wimpy Kid movie. Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. Wow. Good for him. Ice Age Adventures, Buck Wild, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, spelled wrong there. Plus John Mulaney and Andy Samberg, all premiering on Disney+. More to come. Well, that's quite enough. I'm going to keep my Disney Plus subscription. I love The Mandalorian. I am anxiously awaiting the Obi-Wan series with Darth Vader. That is the one that I want the most. I'll tolerate the other ones. I'm curious about Cassian Andor, but, I could do without it. I really could do without it. Double down on Mandalorian. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about these announcements. Which shows are you excited about? Why am I wrong? I like it when you guys tell me why I'm wrong, because I genuinely don't know. Please like and subscribe to this channel. You guys, you're liking and subscribing, and the channel is growing by leaps and bounds. It's really amazing. Thank you so much. I just have to take a minute to thank you for that. I will keep making videos every day. I'll never miss a day, I promise. And stay in touch. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.